Nine Souls is an action-packed, hand-drawn 2D platformer set in a unique Taopunk world that combines cyberpunk elements with Taoist mythology. Developed by Red Candle Games, the game is inspired by titles like Sekiro and Hollow Knight, featuring deflection-focused combat. You play as Yi, a vengeful hero who embarks on a mission to defeat the Nine Souls, the ancient rulers of a mysterious realm. The gameplay blends fast-paced combat with exploration in a richly detailed world, and players can expect tough boss fights and deep lore. Antonblast is a fast-paced action platformer inspired by the Wario Land series. Players take control of Dynamite Anton, who uses his hammer to demolish environments, battle large bosses, and reclaim his stolen spirit collection from Satan. The gameplay focuses on destruction, exploration, and speed, with a vibrant, urban, graffiti-inspired art style. The game's dynamic levels and unique mechanics allow players to either rush through for the best time or take their time to explore at their own pace.
Who is this red guy?
Upon looking into this further, it would seem his name is Dynamite Anton.
Yes! I demand that you find this Antoine, find out what he loves the most, and take it from him! He will...
Biomorph is a dark, hand-drawn, 2D Metroidvania that features a unique mechanic allowing players to defeat enemies and take on their forms, using their abilities to solve puzzles and explore new areas. Set in a vast, interconnected world, players will also rebuild a city and interact with quirky NPCs, while battling challenging monsters. The game combines action platforming with strategic combat and puzzle solving, offering a mix of intense combat and exploration. The Watchmaker is a puzzle adventure game where players control Alexander, a clock mechanic in a steampunk world. Alexander must repair his giant clock tower, but time itself becomes his enemy. Players solve puzzles and face bosses, using time manipulation mechanics like slowing down time and rewinding actions to avoid death. The game's unique time mechanics play a crucial role in both combat and puzzle solving, offering a fresh approach to platforming challenges.
It does exist.
Time is a matter of perspective. For a plant which lacks reasoning, it does not exist. It just grows, ages, and eventually dies. That is, if you neglect it.
What just makes sure time does exist?
With or without them, it's still non-existent. It's only a measurement system. Keep running.
Yes, I'm in a hurry.
Symphonia is a Precision 2D platformer, where players use music to bring a fading world back to life. You control Philemon, a mysterious musician equipped with a violin and bow, navigating through hand-drawn levels. The gameplay combines platforming challenges with musical elements, as you reactivate mechanisms in a world where music has vanished. Your goal is to gather prodigious musicians and bring back an orchestra to restore harmony to the realm. The game features a unique, orchestral soundtrack recorded by the Scoring Orchestra Paris.
I ask that you lend me your power.
I'm sorry. I couldn't save you.
We must reunite the worlds,
I will fight with everything I have.
and we will win.
I beg you. Please, wake up!
Venture to the Vial is a 2.5D Metroidvania set in the eerie town of Rainybrook, which has been consumed by a sinister entity known as the Vial. Players take on the role of a hero battling through the transformed landscape to find a missing friend while absorbing the Vial's powers to gain new abilities. The game offers dynamic puzzles, a mysterious storyline, and over 40 quirky NPCs to interact with. As you explore, the world changes based on the time of day and weather, opening up new challenges and discoveries. Aeterna Lucis is a fast-paced Metroidvania and the sequel to Aeterna Noctis. The story follows the Queen of Light as she battles the supreme god Chaos to prevent the destruction of existence itself. The game features interconnected world maps, exploration, and intense combat with a range of new abilities and polished mechanics compared to its predecessor. The unique hand-drawn art style, stained glass aesthetic, and immersive soundtrack enhance the storytelling and gameplay experience. Valley Peaks is a first-person climbing platformer where players explore a whimsical world filled with frog inhabitants. Each mountain serves as a puzzle, and your objective is to climb to the top and place radio towers while avoiding various hazards like crumbling rocks and moving minecarts. The game also features a mini open world with beautiful scenery, gadgets like a glider for faster movement, and fun mini-games. You can interact with quirky characters and earn golden mushrooms as currency throughout the game. Aarik and the Ruined Kingdom is a puzzle-adventure game set in a vibrant, isometric world filled with unique and challenging puzzles. You guide Aarik, a young adventurer, as he uncovers the mysteries of a neglected kingdom and searches for his lost family. The game features a mix of environments, from castles and forests to swamps and deserts, where you'll solve puzzles using a magical crown that allows you to manipulate time and the environment. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is a high-definition remaster of the original Donkey Kong Country Returns that first launched on the Wii. In this updated version for the Nintendo Switch, players can expect all the classic platforming action, including stomping enemies, navigating minecarts, and riding rocket barrels through 80 levels across 9 worlds. This version also includes additional levels from the Nintendo 3DS version and supports local 2-player co-op, where one player controls Donkey Kong and the other controls Diddy Kong.
Each level is filled with hijinks, but they're no match for these top bananas. From manic minecarts to high-flying rocket barrels and even hitching a ride on Rambi. There are plenty of transportation methods available. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a buddy for 2-player local co-op. 80 appealing levels are in store, including the additional level